Mafia Magazine Radio.
Peace.
Hey, what's up? Where's is that you, baby?
What's up, Pam?
Hold on for a second. Let me set you
All
up
right.
real quick, all right? For all
Okay.
my listeners out there, man, I get the opportunity to sit down with a wonderfully creative and gifted artist. She goes by the name of Wisdom Soul. And we going to sit down for a little while, man, and Wiz going to let you know, man, what makes her do the things that she do. So, Wiz, how they treat you, love?
Well, man, life is good. Everything is everything. How's it going over
It's
there?
going well, especially we got
Nice.
you on the line, you know.
You too good to me.
No
You
doubt.
too good. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Peace.
Hey, so Wiz, let's crack this off like this. Let everybody know where you were originally from, and how long
You just
you
want,
been doing your thing. You know what I
okay, you just want to brag because you know we're from the same place. But
mean?
originally, I'm from the BK, Brooklyn, New
No
York.
doubt.
The family is all in Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx. We all through there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I've been out here in Arizona for 25 years. I used to live in Montana, 17 years. But everything is good here. Arizona's really helped me, branded me, made me who I am, established my name and whatnot.
No
I've
doubt.
been doing this 15 years. I don't know. Started
No.
out back as one of the original urban performance poets out here back in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's
So
finally, after all these years, finally starting to, do something.
no doubt.
A little bit bigger, a little bit faster.
No question. And we gonna walk it up. We gonna walk it from 97 on up to right now. I mean, we gonna take our time doing it. But I want you to
Yeah.
I want you to tell a story about when the first time you performed in '98. You know what I'm saying? When you first got the title as being the diva that you are.
Okay, well, I definitely got to give shout out. I always want to, pay homage to the person who got me started, and that was March Lorena Davis, Queen of Queens Productions. She started the first original, black open mic out here. Well, I don't want to say just black because it was everybody, but urban open mic poetry night every Sunday night back at the House of Grooves. Shout out to the owners of the House of Grooves, Kevin Reed, Liquid Entertainment, and the other gentleman that he was in partnership with. But however, we used to every Sunday night. It just used to be a little place to get together, and all the poets. I thought I was weird, thought I was special and different. Found out that I really was, and I found others that were like me. Somebody had told me, "Oh, you need to check out the sister doing her thing over here." So I went ahead and, I've been writing poetry since I was 9 years old.
No doubt.
So that was just a couple years before that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I got up there and did my little thing, and, I was nervous.
Right.
I was shaking.
No
I had my
question.
paper. I was shaking. People watching me, looking at me. But, it was a release. It's who I am. I did it for therapy. I still do it for therapy, and just, whatever spirit puts in me. And, like I said, started out then, and it's just kind of done a lot of things for me. I never really thought it would take me to this level.
No question.
But let's see. We were getting calls left and right after a while. Juneteenth celebrations, the kind of the small community
Right.
stuff,
Right.
and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
And
Hip hop for Haiti. Because I actually do a lot of speaking in the hip hop community. Because a lot of people out there don't know
right.
that poetry or spoken word is the very essence of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Rap means rhythm and poetry, which a lot of rappers don't even know that. So there you go, a dose of wisdom for you.
Let them know it though, Wiz. So Wiz, hold on for a second. I want to know what because everybody has a place at some place in their life where something or somebody inspired them to do what they do, and not only can do it but can do it really well. Is there someone like that for you? Was there someone or something that inspired you to actually start writing and kind of raise your level to the point to where you are now? Because you really, really be knocking the doors off.
Thank you, fam. Really, the thing is, I'm inspired, and I know a lot of people, everybody says that, but I'm really inspired by Spirit, the Almighty.
No question.
It's just something that I'm a vibe sensitive poet. I can't just write if somebody says, "Hey, write me a poem about this." That's not how I operate. I operate how spirit moves me. Now, I'm the one. I'm a poet that fits with a band and with music. I produces and everything like that. It's just however the vibe moves me, how the spirit moves me, the messages that come, and it's not always just say God-based or something like that. Sometimes it could be exotic, it could be militant, it could be funny. It's just, I don't know, however the vibe hits me. So I just feel that that's through spirit moving through me. However, those words need to be manifested to touch the lives that it's supposed to touch.
No question.
And that's the blessing that I've been given, the gift of gab, you know. I've been able to uplift minds, heal souls, move minds by the masses. And that's been, the beautiful gift of it all.
Right. And for those that don't know, you've had a journey. You've had a very, very unusual and long journey. And I'm not gonna tell a story. I want you to tell it, Wiz. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from there was a point to where you was just doing it, and people was kind of not taking you serious. To as you rose up through the ranks, they would say, and kind of now you get to command some things, and that's
that's how it goes with everybody, right? Any artist out there that. When you're really doing it, of course, when you really start moving, first of all, you're gonna have the naysayers. You're gonna have the people who are like, first of all, it's poetry,
right?
It's spoken word. I'm gonna tell you right now, we get treated the worst. We're like the low man at the totem pole. Oh, get a poet, they do it for free. Or we could not throw them $50. You know what I mean? And what they don't really realize, we're artists just like every other artist out there. And I'm sorry, I'm not that one because I'm at the level now where it's like, no, you're going to book me and pay me and sign the contract just like everybody else, because that's what's up. Spoken word has come to the forefront. But yes, it's been quite a journey. I've been knocked down quite a few times. Let me see. I had a venue that I ran in Phoenix for 6 years called The Vibe. And basically it was named for, I'm vibe sensitive. So I started out at one location where my thing is when it feels good, the energy's right. I'm always saying, how is the vibe?
Right.
The vibe is live. And so a young lady, Leah Marche, with Black Poet Ventures, when I first started the Vibe, I asked her to do the first flyer for me, and she just named it the Vibe. So it fit. And Vibe, B-Y-B-E, means to voice your beautiful essence. So it was good, had ups and downs, moved around from location to location to where it kind of became a traveling open mic show. But again, when you start having successes, then you got people, you're mad because they aren't getting the respect that they think that they deserve, but everybody wants to be catered to, or, but nobody has the respect or the etiquette for how it really goes down and showing love to everybody. And that's what I do. I don't show favoritism to anyone. I show love to everyone.
No doubt.
So if you would come up into my spot and you're there early and you're a new little, somebody who want to spit their poem or whatnot, and you paid your little $5 to get on stage, nobody heard of you before, I'm still going to show you love because you were the first one there. You paid your money and you signed up when you were supposed to, as opposed to coming in at like midnight. I'm a star and I need to go on before everybody else. I don't get down like that. I just show everybody love equally.
No doubt.
The same way we should all be shown love equally. But it's been, like I said, 15 years in this. I had a downfall, a setback where, just recently, I'm not even going to lie, it's recently, probably within the last 2-3 years, I was done. I was going to quit. I didn't feel like I was, good enough. And I mean, it really was an emotional toll on me because poetry is who I am.
No doubt.
It's my life. A lot of people have told me the Vibe has been their church, and by no means do I equate myself with being, all that godly, so to speak. I do try to walk and speak in spirit, but I am a spiritual being, but I do have human experiences. You know what I'm saying? So, basically it kind of, my feelings got hurt several times. My shows were light. They weren't as heavy. I wasn't packing the house like I used to, and I was going to quit. But I will say that there is somebody who came through, pulled me out of the dredges, again, not too long ago, and told me, Wisdom, we need you. And this is somebody very major in the industry, R.K. Jackson of Urban Tracks Records.
No doubt. Big shout out to R.K., yo. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to R.K., 1993 BMI Award, Writer Award winner, platinum, multi-platinum producing producer. So, and for those of those who don't know who he is, you could Google him, R.K. Jackson or Rodney K. Jackson. He was one of the producers for C.C. Penniston's original album,
right?
The Finally Project.
And a lot of people also don't know. Let me just say this about you because I know, and this is kind of like an unfair interview because some things that I know. but you are such bigger than just your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of touch upon some of the things that you do and some of the things that you contribute to your community. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that the reason why I'm saying this to you, but I want people to know this, is because you have an incredibly huge, big heart, and you give back in ways that people just would never understand. And I just kind of want you to just talk about some of the things and the other foundations and some of the community work that you sometimes do, man, to help those that are less fortunate than we are.
Thank you. I appreciate the love. I do. I actually really am supportive of the homeless. You know, I don't believe that homelessness should exist. You know, and it's a terrible, terrible thing. So I try to do my part in the community. I've worked with Lodestar Resource Center, downtown Phoenix. You know, we used to do an expression open mic down there. Anything that I could do, you know, helping the homeless, anything I could contribute in that aspect. And you're right, just trying to uplift people. You know, this world is in dire straits in a terrible space. You know, they're taking prayer out of schools and, you know, people trying to kill off the spirituality. And I just try to bring it back. Like I said, I try to my best to walk in the light and show people that, you know, within you, you know, to be alive and give. So anywhere I can help out, feeding the homeless, you know, distributing clothing. I went to school when I checked out for 3 years and said I wasn't going to do this anymore. I went to school to become a holistic wellness practitioner. I have 7 specialties. I'm a life coach. I do hypnotherapy, you know, speaking motivation. Let's see, I'm a Reiki master teacher, which is energy massage, energy healing, and also known as laying of hands. That's another gift that I've been blessed with. So, you know, among several others. So I'm just really trying to help people, you know, get their minds right. My biggest goal is really trying to work with artists, because a lot of times we get caught up. It is just too much to take. In my opinion, I believe that artists are the chosen ones because we've been given these gifts because we have the ability to reach the minds by the masses and bring them home. You know, that's what entertainment we can reach so many, whether it's music, whether it's, you know, vocals, musicians, and whatever it is, the rhythm that moves us, because that's how we're created, with rhythm, through the rhythm, you know, coming from spirit. So if I can be an instrument in the healing of others, then that's what I do.
No question. So let's speed this up. Let's move a little bit to where the CD comes in. Tell us about how that came about, and let us know, you know, where you derive your material from.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Which CD are you speaking of?
The last one. I mean, you big time. I get it though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying they aren't even out there yet. Those are coming out. They should be out within the next couple of weeks. I have 2 CDs.
Erotica.
Soul Erotic.
Yes.
Is yes, it is all erotica. Look at you. You so freaky. You want to get to the goods right away, huh? So where'd that come from? Soul Erotic is all erotica. I've been told, you know, several times that I have that sensual voice, and of course having the ability to do hypnotherapy or hypnosis, just making people feel good. So, you know, and I have a vivid imagination. I know what I like and, you know, what feels good to me. So basically, Soul Erotic is takes you on a journey. I felt like, honestly, I actually am sitting on 4 CDs that have not been released as of yet. The Soul Erotic I chose to be first, being that people need to be grabbed first. You need to get people's attention first. And unfortunately, in this society, sex sells. And but it's a tasteful CD. It's tasteful. You know, it's sexy. It is very sexy. It's very sensual. I tell people, look, when you're listening to the CD, either listen to it with some blonde, or go ahead and get you a bottle of lotion or some spare batteries.
Watch out now.
Whatever.
Watch out now. Somebody grandmother might be listening.
But I'm saying, let's just keep it real. I mean, that's what grabs people's attention first. And it is very tasteful. I'm proud of it because it is a tasteful CD. It's not vulgar. It's, you know, my mother has to listen to it. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I had to run it by my mother first and say, okay, Mom, the first track. I said, okay, Mom, this one is a little, it's called AM. And I said, this one's a little kind of gully, but
Yeah.
but it's cute. So
And-
she's my mother's 75 years old. She's like, I like it. That's cute.
And let me just interrupt really quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, we kind of skipped over Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? But Mom Dukes is actually the one who actually taught you the etiquette of how you do your thing every day. So
Indeed.
Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just give a big shout out to Mom. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mom.
Yeah. So
Mama T.
Yeah, Mama C. You know what I'm saying? We had to get that in. You know what I mean? But
right, indeed.
And that the CD is a really beautiful thing, and it actually shows how creative you actually are. And for those that have not heard it, you actually need to go out and get it. Not just that CD, but all of the work that Wisdom Soul has created up to this point. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do now, Wiz, is kind of tell us exactly what you. Also, for those that don't know, she done a little acting too. But I'm gonna try to keep this simple tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But tell us where we going right now.